So just a 34-point loss for Australia against New Zealand there. That's a lesson in how to lose rugby matches. They started so badly, and when I say that, like they got the lead and they looked sort of in the game, but they were panicking whenever they got the ball from minute one. You can't do that against anybody, let alone New Zealand. If you don't look composed on the ball, they'll just take it, and there will be instances where New Zealand maybe pushed the boundary of the rules a little bit further than they can go. I think one of the tries probably came from a little bit of a hand in a ruck, but that's what happens when you play against New Zealand. They're very good at that sort of thing. But Australia needed to build possession and build territory, like any game against any opposition, and they didn't. They didn't do that. Every time they got the ball, there was a silly mistake. They knock it on. They go off their feet in the ruck. They just kick the ball badly. It was a catalogue of errors, and we just didn't get to see any of their strong qualities whatsoever. New Zealand were excellent. There's no getting around it. They're the best team in the world, and the next best team is not even close. It's hard to say who that next best team is because everybody thought that England beating Australia was so impressive, but given Australia's performance today, maybe that's just an easy thing to do. Bowden Barrett's pace is unplayable. The problem is you're giving him chances. Once he gets the ball, you are doomed. And Crotty and Fekitoa, they've been getting a lot of nonsense thrown at them by the New Zealand media this week. They are not bad players by any stretch of the imagination. I thought Crotty was excellent in the first half. His skills are brilliant, and he's not Sonny Bill Williams and he's not Marnonu. He'll never be like them, but he's a different kind of player. His skills make up for it. He gives him time and space on the ball, and he can do some brilliant things. Give him a chance. Sam Cane he was the first person to make a mistake in the game, and I thought this was going to herald a very bad day for him and the emergence of Ardy Surveyor as the starter in the team. But Cane, he recovered from there. There's no point really saying how brilliant Whitelott, Reed and Retallick are because that's always the case. But all in all, it was New Zealand. Australia needs to be better next time. And then I don't think they're going to win. I think there's going to be 3-0 in the Brothers Luck Up. I think New Zealand may be away and gone already in this championship. But just get something representative on the board. Let us see the Hoopers and the Falaus of the world play rugby. We didn't get that today. We got Kurandrani trying to pass the ball more than he ever should because they were panicking. That's the other thing. Is in the second half, as soon as they were behind, they couldn't do anything. They were overplaying the ball, and you need to still play sensibly. So overall, very disappointing from an Australian perspective. New Zealand were perfectly fine. Hopefully we see some closer games than this over the championship because I can't keep up with that. Bye.